lágírí mo fèsì kó ń bẹ lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ èyí tó ṣe tipẹ́tipẹ́ mo sì ń jẹ lọ́wọ́ tòní ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi ẹ̀sùn mọ́ bí káàjọ jẹ́ ó ní ń má ṣe ṣàníyàn ọ̀la ó dájú wá ṣe èṣù mọ́ lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀tàn rẹ̀ n ò fẹ́ sàmọ́ lọ òun ni ọmọ ṣèjọba pé olúwa ṣe tèmi nìkan ni ọmọ ṣèjọba òun sá lọ́ba Èdùmàrè ni ọmọ ṣèjọba lé ọlọ́rọ̀ lọ́ba mi òun ni ọmọ ṣèjọba lóró ń lò láyé àtọ̀ òun nìkan ni ọmọ ṣèjọba ẹ mo mọ̀ á fún lówó Èdùmàrè ni ọmọ ṣèjọba ẹ mo yọ̀ á fún lọ́lá òun ni ọmọ ṣèjọba á fún láyọ̀ òun nìkan ni ọmọ ṣèjọba ẹ mọ̀ ṣèjọba lọ Èdùmàrè ni ọmọ ṣèjọba as long as tí ń bá ń bẹ láyé òun ni ọmọ ṣèjọba àsọfà àti bá ṣe òun nìkan ni ọmọ ṣèjọba bí mo sì gbọ̀rún lọ Èdùmàrè ni ọmọ ṣèjọba lọ.
Best station in music news, sports, and entertainment. We are High Power 102.7 FM, the pride of the people.
Yes! Oh, what a goal! One of the greats! City is still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. So watch it, drink it in. It's a really good ball. It's Shabalala.
It's a beautiful morning here at INIOLUWA. And we're live at the studios of High Power 102.7 FM.
Do not scratch your eyes. You are really seeing.
This is your delectable sports program, Sports Diaries. That I am Sports Diva. I am going to be taking you on an eventful ride through the world of sports, ranging from the latest sports update, expert analyses, and exciting highlights in the sporting arena. Now, let's step into the dynamic world of sports, beginning from some spectacular headlines, talking ex-Arsenal player. And this is a very sad one. Ex-Arsenal player Billy Viga dies at 21 due to brain injury. Another one coming from Liverpool. Liverpool eyeing Bayern Upper Meccano Friday gossip. And in boxing, Nigeria boxer Efe Adagba breaks into world top 10 heavyweight. We'll take a short break. When we get back, we'll dish you what we've got for you on the program today. Do not touch that down.
One of the greats! City is still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see it.
Glad to have you back. I'm glad you're still there on the program Sports Diaries, coming to you from no other station but High Power 102.7 FM. First on the list of our top stories, Barcelona and Real Oviedo's clash. Barcelona came from behind to avoid a shock defeat by strugglers Real Oviedo as Santi Cazorla made his first La Liga start for the Austrian club at the age of 40. Alberto Reina pounced on a mistake from Barcelona goalkeeper Joan Garcia to give Oviedo a surprise first half lead, but second half goals from Eric Garcia, Robert Lewandowski and Ronald Araujo secured a 3-1 win that preserved the Bulgarian unbeaten start to the season. Former Arsenal and Spain midfielder Cazorla was forced to leave the boyhood club Real Oviedo in 2003 without making a senior appearance because of financial difficulties. A sold-out Carlos Tartiere Stadium saw Cazorla making the first La Liga starter of his long career. For a time, it looked like the football gods were smiling at him. Oviedo found themselves trapped inside their own penalty area. Aaron Escandel made 3 acrobat stops to deny Marcus Rashford, and Arojo with Rafinha hit the post from a distance before goalkeeper Garcia gifted them the lead. The summer signing from the city rivals Espanyol was quick off his line to intercept a bouncing Cazoria through ball outside his penalty area, and then overhit a pass intended for Marc Casado. Oviedo midfielder Reina ran on the loose ball and hit a calling effort that looped over the back pedaling Eric Garcia and Gerard Martin before bouncing up into the roof of the net. Cazorla struggled with injuries during his 6-year spell at Arsenal. That's exactly what Oviedo tried to do. Barcelona looked sluggish early in the second half despite Frankie de Jong replacing Casado, and were almost caught out when Asim Azan beat Martin to the byline by Saw. His low cross pitching away by Garcia. Ultimately, Barcelona's superior quality told Eric Garcia strab in after Escandel trapped Ferran Torres swivel volley on the post, and 14 minutes later, substitute combined as Lewandowski met the junk in swinging cross at the peak with a flicked header and kissed the crossbar on its way in. In the final moment, Araujo headed from Rashford's corner. The Englishman third assist in the 3 league games to secure the win. Oviedo's second goal of the season will be a little consolation as they remain in their relegation season with just 3 points after 6 games. Barcelona remains second and close the gap in themselves and league leaders Real Madrid to 2 points. Now talking about a very sad one on Billy Viga, a 21-year-old striker from Chichester City FC and a product of Arsenal Academy. Billy Viga has died after sustaining a significant brain injury during a game. Confirming his death, Viga's family said the player suffered a head injury in Saturday Eastern League Premier Division fixtures against Wingate and Fincelli. The family explained that Viga was taken to the hospital after the injury and was placed in induced coma. On Tuesday, he underwent surgery in an effort to aid his recovery, but his family said the operation was unsuccessful and he passed away. Recently, they added that the outpouring of support following the initial update showed how much Billy was loved and sought within the world of sport. It was suggested that Viga collided with concrete wall during a match to Chichester City. Said the club had not confirmed those details. Arsenal paid tribute to Viga, recalling that he joined the LN Academy at 14 after being scouted at hometown club of Rivervale FC. Chichester confirmed Vega's death and said Saturday's scheduled match against Lewis would be postponed and rescheduled. That's a very sad one. May he so rest in perfect peace. Still talking sport. Captain John McGinn fired Navy Aston Villa to their first win of the season as they edged past Bologna. Unai Emery's side began their Europa League campaign with an unconvincing victory against the limited Italians. Villa did little to persuade those watching that their early season slump is over, producing a tentative display in their league phase opener, with only Watkins also missing a second half penalty. At least it ended their wait for a win following a week in which President of Football Operations Monty departed and was replaced by former Real Sociedad Sporting Director Roberto Olabe. Villa win comes early when Scotland midfielder McGinn struck from the edge of the box. His second goal against the Italians after netting in the Champions League last season. Evan Gusserand and had already been denied by Lucas Skorupski. While the goalkeeper also saved from the lively Daniel Malen as Villa chased the second. Yet the hosts lost their momentum, and Bologna, captained by another Scotland midfielder, Lewis Ferguson, sends the comeback with Federico Bendeschi testing Marco Bizat soon after the break. Skorupski then saved Watkins' quick penalty after the striker was brought down to give Bologna further hope, and Santiago Castro header hit the bar with 20 minutes left. Bologna also nearly grabbed a last gasp leveler, but Bizol kept out Martin Vilt's header. Aston Villa hosts Fulham in the Premier League on Sunday before travelling to Feyenoord next Thursday for their second Europa League games. Bologna face 2 away games next week as they go to Lecce in the Serie A and SC Freiburg in Europa League on Thursday. Now talking boxing, where heavyweight boxer Efe Adagba has been ranked among the top 10 fighters in the world by the Ring magazine. In his latest rank updated recently, Agbaja secured the number 10 spot in the prestigious list, widely regarded as sports' most respected independent ratings. The 30-year-old who holds a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, and 14 knockouts joins the elite lineup. The heavyweight division is currently led by the Ukrainian Alexander Usyk, who holds the championship position, and Britain Tyson Fury ranked first among the contenders. New Zealand Joseph Parker and Germany Agit Kabayel occupy the top 3 positions. Adagba inclusion comes after a string of impressive performances that have reignited his world title ambition. His most recent victory solidified his status as one of the leading contenders from Africa in the heavyweight division. This development makes Adagba the only Nigerian currently ranked in the heavyweight top 10. Now, let's move on. I will quickly tell you the list of individuals that are ranked from 1 to 10 on the heavyweight list. Alexander Usyk is ranked a champion with 24-0-0 and 15 KOs. While number 1 is Tyson Fury with 34-1 and 24 KOs. Number 2, Joseph Parker. Number 3, Agit Kabayel. Number 4, Daniel Dubios. Number 5, Philip Agovic. Number 6, Fabio Wadley. Number 7, Dylan Zhang, and finally number 8, not finally, number 8 we have Martin Bankole, number 9 we have Moses Itoma, and number 10 we've got the last but not the least, Efe Adagba. And another one in the world of boxing. Talking about Anthony Joshua, boxing promoter Elian has revealed that Ghana are currently well placed ahead of Nigeria in the race to stage a historical first ever bout for the 2-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua on the African continent. Joshua, a 35-year-old who has been away from the ring for over a year, after he was knocked out in the 5th round by Daniel Dubios at the Wembley Stadium, has stated his dream to fight on the African continent, most especially in his native Nigeria. The dream initially looked like a near certainty, while with the CEO of the promotional group, Balmoral, Ezekiel Adamu, confirming plans to bring the British Nigerian to the country in what would be an historical homecoming fight in the first quarter of next year. Furthermore, and sounded a note of caution to both Nigeria and Ghana that they have received offers from other countries and territories about hosting Joshua's bout. And now onto the transfer scene, where Liverpool are hoping to sign France international Dayot Upamecano, a 26-year-old, when his contract expired in the summer. But Real Madrid are also interested in Bayern Munich defender Bill. Tottenham are keen to sign 30-year-old Portuguese defensive midfielder João Palhinha on a permanent basis following a successful start to his loan from Bayern Munich, while Manchester United have agreed a deal with Fortaleza to sign 17-year-old Colombian midfielder Christian Orogo. Only when he turns 18 in July. United also looking to finalize a deal for Derby 16-year-old English goalkeeper Charlie Hardy. Bayern Munich are preparing to offer a long-term contract to Senegal's forward Nicolas Jackson, a 24-year-old who is currently on loan to the German side from Chelsea. Chelsea opted against rivaling Manchester City for the Italy goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma, a 26-year-old, in a summer in order to keep the pass clear and move from AC Milan. France stopper Mike Maignan, a 30-year-old in the future. Barcelona Netherlands midfielders Frankie de Jong, 28-year-old, as a target for Manchester United. Liverpool are also open to tie France defender Ibrahim Konate, 26-year-old, down a new contract and interest for Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester City, while Arsenal are hoping to strike a double deal with Real Sociedad worth 75 million euros for Japan winger Takefusa Kubo, a 24-year-old and 23-year-old French defender Lucien Aguame, while finally Newcastle among the clubs keeping an eye on the situation for France midfielder Eduardo Camavinga, a 22-year-old, as he considered an exit for Real Madrid. Now, let's hear from fans. For comments and contributions to any of the stories raised today, the number to call is 0816 552 4699. I repeat the number again, 0816 552 4699. Clearly, opinions are split, and we always want to hear such opinions. The number again, 0816 552 4699. And now we move on to another segment, sports flashback. This today, where we look at historical events that has happened on this particular day. I'm talking September 26th in the world of sports. And this morning, we will be talking about American Baseball Player Cup anthem. Today, in 1888, American Baseball Player Cup anthem became the first player to reach 2,000 career hits and major milestone at that time. This was the first time any player in baseball had achieved the number of hits, a significant accomplishment that marks a new era for baseball. Capantin was a prominent figure in the early days of professional baseball and played a significant role in the growth and development of sports. And now a closer look to home away from that. Where Nigerian Flying Eagles have arrived at the city of Tauka for their Group F matches at 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Aliyu, the Baru side, who are drawn in the same group with Norway, Colombia, Saudi Arabia, will play all their group fixtures at the Estadio Fiscal de Tauka. The players and their officials were received on the arrival in Tauka by representatives of FIFA and local organizing committees. They spent 12 days in Santiago for final preparations. And Nigeria will open their campaign in the competition against Norway next week, Monday. Next up, we take a flight into the fixtures that will be happening this weekend. Beginning from English Champions League, where West Bromwich Albion, that is a match. I'm starting from matches that are going to be played today. Talking English Champions League, West Bromwich Albion will play with Leicester City, and the match will kick off by 8 p.m. Moving to the Spanish La Liga, Girona will go side by side with Espanyol. This will also end by 8. This will also kick off by 8 p.m. Finally, the German Bundesliga, where Bayern Munich will go side by side with Werder Bremen, and this match is going to kick off by 7:30 p.m. Now talking English Premier League, where Brentford versus Manchester United, and this will be happening on Saturday, by the way, where Brentford versus Manchester United will kick off by 12:30, and Chelsea versus Brighton and Hove Albion will kick off by 3 p.m. Crystal Palace versus Liverpool will kick off by 3 p.m. Leeds United and AFC Bournemouth will kick off by the same time, 3 p.m. Manchester City and Burnley will kick off by 3 p.m. Nottingham Forest and Sunderland, 5:30 p.m. Tottenham Hotspur and Wolverhampton Wanderers will kick off officially by 8 p.m. Moving to English Champions League matches on Saturday. Coventry City will go against Birmingham City by 12:30 p.m. Swansea City will go against Millwall, and that match will kick off by 12:30 too. West Ham and Derby County will go against each other by 12:30. Charlton Athletic and Blackburn Rovers will play side by 3 p.m. Ipswich Town and Portsmouth will play by 3 p.m. Oxford United and Sheffield United will go side by side, and the match is going to kick off by 3 p.m. Preston North End and Bristol City will play a match by 3 p.m. Sheffield Wednesday and Queen Park Rangers will play by the same time. Southampton and Middlesbrough will play by 3 p.m. Stoke City and Norwich City will play by 3 p.m. Watford and Hull City will play by 3 p.m. Moving to Spanish La Liga, Getafe and Levante will go side by side by 1 p.m. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid will play by 3:15 p.m. Mallory and Alaves will play by 5:30 p.m. Villarreal and Athletic Club will play by 8 p.m. And on Sunday, still talking English Premier League, let's quickly take this one. Aston Villa and Fulham will play by 2 p.m. Newcastle United versus Arsenal by 4:30 p.m. And talking Spanish La Liga finally, Rayo Vallecano and Sevilla will go side by side by 1 p.m. And with that, we've come to a wrap on today's program. Many thanks for staying with us on today's edition of Sports Diaries. Many thanks to those that have made today's program possible, and to those that have worked with me. I say a very big thank you. See you tomorrow. My bad. See you on Monday. I guess I'm so excited to see you tomorrow and give you updates, sports updates back to back. See you on Monday, same time, same station. And until then, I remain your favorite sports diva. Keep loving the game and stay sporting. God bless you.